Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.
321744.
Tima Jerry.
Amaliba.
Maminchi na insan chat for you.
Yeah.
No sir, na keka se na metechira meto ye yinyo.
Adintra.
Aye ye bi abuso makomam. Wonim. Asampa FM, mo munyo na Asampa FM, multimedia. Mo post video bi on platform so see mamen kan caption in chira. What video? No one can tag Bawumia with corruption. Same cannot be said about Mahama. Ghanaians will compare the two in 2024. Asadanka Yankopon Dinda.
I know why nekasa.
Matthew Poko Prampe. Adi etudwa wa Asampa FM say Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia enye corrupt. Mahama so enye corrupt. The two Ghanaians will be determined. Or Ghanaians will make a determination between the two in 2024. I disagree with him. Okay, I feel I'm going to post that too. Fine. I disagree. Now, we need to tell our party Muslim unity. Unity nini? Huh? Minister in the Kufado government. Was say Ghanaians would determine, would choose between Mahama and Bawumia.
I know you're not the view.
How sure is he? Please.
I had the view, and he's entitled to that.
Hey, don't do that.
Oh, Ubo Midi.
I am just referring you.
But mind you, when you make your story, I mentioned.
I know. And my cousin, you know. You want to know launch the action plan for private businesses in Ghana?
Yes.
And in the Enkasan Fawon. First of all, the person me bought President Mahama Basso. Then a legacy of Wajano, Igusua Elswaba.
No need there.
Omo Jadiana Manu we. No more fee, omo abai no man pene kufaro try say obegu guduana Wajamana wunu as you ensure. Na sa so ababiom. Fine, we live to see. This vision, and you know, for African countries to trade among ourselves. That idea was conceived far back in the 1960s. Now a part of the liberation struggle, relieving Ghana from colonial domination, near turning our economies around. If that can be achieved, well, you need a political independence to determine who your leaders can be. And who we are, you need an economic independence. An economic independence. Can I continue? An economic independence. An economic independence will build a resilient economy for your country. Ebema nyuma, musika semojina. Nedia huto abre woman. Enuntina Kwame Nkrumah di nibre esi many industries. Enuntina Kwame Nkrumah di nibre eye nyoma oye no. Thankfully, Tankwa element and the MPP. They fought against this. Omampini otia dia so ni ne wofa. And ne open say celebrating China and for them become founders day who knowing that Ghana have only one founder and that founder is Kwame Nkrumah. JB Dankwa and others. They conspire with their paymasters from the colonial metropolis. And through the support of CIA, they removed Nkrumah from the scene. What happens to Ghana in industrial drive? And then, Exim Banker President Mahama Kreti Yano, Muko Yisika Frim, and they come artists Mudiwia and Sasakano, Namo Chema Momo Party Ma, say and find what they saw one factory.
One day, one factory near party man.
Of course, a party man of Modemo. Catch him NDC, one NDC member who no NDC they were benefiting from. Mention it. Yeah, no money on the course of Kruma. But you see,
MPP for
Abaya, Omaya, Mbuni private, Omaya, Mbuni private. Yes. Can I continue? Can I continue? Can I continue? Can I continue? This is the junction. That is what happened. It's what happened.
Let me deal with it.
It's what happened.
Me engage you. Yeah, me too.
Oh, so I might be able to mpoma. Look, it's very obvious. Government, how many people na buy bit my form? A form of Jumoka. Now, buying people for Jumoka, the government depends on the private sector to raise revenues. Taxes are individuals, as corporate income tax. Income tax of individuals, indirect taxes, and the others. levies are buying charge any sika buying ya apart from any sika ben buying biom but senior Mike konso che wuti sabi onya buying na ma osadwuma no ayo penin kesi bi friend of say kwame despite ni so de hunu nti na de watan ha wie ya ende yeso tie na odi nkomo amansan tie yi do nti ta buy a private sector na na grow. I don't have a problem. It's a good thing to do. It has been long overdue. When you go for your mistake, say we ask a cracker way that hey, West Africa, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Quantum Media Cocoa, and few others. Now, Ghana is the second producer of cocoa in the world. They buy the premium cocoa beans. Ghana is that first. And we say that way, Ghana, you buy the largest producer of gold in the world. But your gold that you produce no for sure better woman. Your box that you produce for sure better woman. Cocoa, you produce cocoa at your feeding factories. On the same Switzerland, UK, US, and other countries some produce chocolate. And for sure better free cocoa. And it's a buy and supporting individuals to be no more form consortium. I build the cocoa plant to have a processing your cocoa. Near so cotton near Sikadia Kruma and from so many womb. But I'm not for the buy no. I saw beer or cobo placard or public place here. Yes, so George to her. Now so George Etuana no. You cannot kill or they say a jaffo and nigga. Can say and no ma omu entakrabo embu nyon kwatabai. Keno Foriata finance minister. Omampene Kufado mami nuaba. Or the Ghana sika seminar and our boy mino. So your private businessman meboa. Until ni mami nuaba omampene Kufado bedi adiro the finance minister. Our time Ghana sika seminar and only was Steve Hanks Ababeka. Or say Ghana have become a poster boy of economic mismanagement. Published by Ghana Web. What kind of story now is bizarre? We need better to work on same. Ghana bought the country have collapsed. And our economy have dissipated. Aira. And the government is gasping for air.
And for African free continent.
And for because we are talking about Sikazam.
And we have the headquarters here.
We have the headquarters here. Who built the headquarters? President Mahama built the headquarters. And then the Fiji as the catcher was there. Then he saw I didn't or show you. President Mahama Tana Konyasu Besi Sabri and a Ghana Kajuma Kosu ye pa. Private businessman Kajuma Kosu. Do you think the men Haruna Metiye, Michelle Dr. Indum, now Michelle Makineku, now Michelle Sedu Agongo, now Michelle Dr. Dufour, Heritage or the same, the Continental Bank, Yiti, Amoaben, and others, Michelle Amoa, now Michelle Koyaman Peneku for the Doma Fasuya, a best in Christ and Menko Bieduma. Would that motivate me? Before Mpenia Kufado came to office, no video be on my phone so Captain Smart the People Assembly. Guy be Kasai Jerry.
But on managing Nipa. Who's a wish a banking sector now usual and American was so more my pension. When who send a banks no a shaky. See, we and a JDM a pension. Identified. Yes. We identified that there were regulatory gaps. To share the banking and non-banking financial industry where you promulgated about 4 or so laws in parliament and never dealing with lapses and that industry. We were expecting the incoming government to continue from where we left and gradually allow the system to normalize itself. We didn't pass those laws and say, "Omumba just our laws so far Robert Stanfengus and Humano." Nick, does it make sense? And you think that countries like Japan, for instance, and then Japan Motors, Korea, and others, Toyota, for instance, and then produce cars, Lexus, and V8, you told them ministers, and government officials, Toyota started up by Toyota. Toyota have had more than 5 challenges consecutively in different occasions. But the government saw the need to support the company. Government discussion. Bonnie Ben the woman. It's a private business. Oh, Kroma. More for Ghana for one so huge money be. And I want you to buy money more. I buy a show massy. Now, boy, more on my discussion. Near her say, and you may be calling you not a manager and also. What do you are? What to conscious you are a journalist? You sell information to earn a living. Why wouldn't you know more radio gold? I buy the gold for over 4 years. Now, I said, also was a biom. Information I'm saying,
no man penny kufado pay mu na nkasa do flat staff house no kuta radio 80 on asun and confirm come once one of them go go without recourse to law. Yes, if not, Sir Jerry, I Haruna cannot just wake up and come say. Look at the way. Look at the okay, only no credit catcher. No, only no credit catcher. Only no credit catcher. No, that Germany na making. Fantasy, I won't know credit when you fatuja.
But Radio Gold
power or to say Radio SYZ.
Radio station.
Radio SYZ.
Radio station no muklosi woman.
Radio SYZ. Yeah, that was it. They were criticizing the government, and they said the government they were very critical on the regime.
That is not the case.
That is the case.
Power.
That is the case.
Power. Oh, you made mention of power.
Yes, I made mention of power.
XYZ.
You see,
are they not criticizing the government?
Only action plan on
are they not?
You see,
criticizing the
government. We know. That in their book, or for the Peninsula Japan book, they tell us why they left that radio station. They tell us why they left it. And you can't say in Yaka. Radio Gold, I said Power F, Radio SYZ. Mugabe was on radio. As said, you don't determine your maker. You are discussing the private sector.
It's okay, hold on.
And the private sector said America. Radio SYZ. Mugabe was on air. Mokoko omodi almost say anti-terrorism task force.
My goodness. Now we are talking about
just that I want to approach it from a different angle.
What derailed?
Really cross Mike. Really cross. Yes, me end this before me no kasare to the say. But you see,
now when there is one Gaza, you are speaking to millions of Ghanaians.
And of course, Ghanaians do also listen. What I'm talking about. So him, senior. The effect is that this government from the very beginning has set a bad example, which I will not encourage any future government to emulate. So at long last, if we are going focus towards the private sector, I don't have a problem because many of us are not prepared to say we want to build our own. And Africa is a huge market. I didn't know colonial countries, one person may you free Africa. A bon sure ye war. As I said, you didn't know Bayama, a war, ye war. Kana o kanwa jadi biom. And yes, ye private sectors are Ghana Hano. They join other places. Because the African Union penning for Beko conference. But Jerry, now Betty say, Omo bring out the action plan to link the road network in the continent. No more improve communication and transport, railway, air, and road. Now, person who call Kenya, you can drive your V8 from Ghana to Kenya non-stop. I'll give them a salute. That will be the beginning of the awakening and the new direction for Africa.
Okay.
Professor Thomas Frimpong, is that the name? Or Bagana Nanzaya? Were patented over 16 inventions in the US. Fiber optics and the computer ni more clear ultimately. One no invented that technology. The speed train or more used to see a bullet train. Papa na invented your Ghana ni. All these people are in the diaspora. Why can't we bring them home? The government, Emma must support also Muhibia. No one to be more in developing the continent.
Are they willing to also to?
Why are they willing?
Are they willing?
They are prepared to come. Papa na buy a Metino. Or granting interviews in many platforms, including, or they say, Angel FM, Metieno. What has happened to him? Minteren Kabio. Listen, Mike, you have a lot of people outside who can bring their ideas home to help us support because young developing private sector near the political witch hunting and the go about for Numa. We cannot build a country that we want. No, year 2017. That was
Woodsie or ha extreme punk no needs FM.